Okay, so you're pretty much satisfied. You got now we got to ask the $1 million question. The $1 million. Where'd you get your funds? How'd you raise the money?
We raised
heavy sigh.
Yeah. So we found out like right away that our friends and family were not going to be the people we raised from. And so we were talking about raising capital one day, just at a meetup, and someone's like, oh no, you needed to start raising capital yesterday. And like from that time period, when we went to a conference or went to a meetup, we'd snip the screen so that we had everybody's names. And then we'd reach out to them on LinkedIn and be like, hey, we didn't get a chance to connect at the conference or the meetup. We should like chat sometime. And that's how we built our list.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was for a while we were doing like 20 to 25 calls a week, all hours of the day.
Good for you.
That was our life. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You got to do it. You got you got 45 days to get it done. So the rest of your life, you'll have it to yourself. That's bravo to you. I'll tell you, I love hearing what you just said. I teach my students IOBs. Those are your three customers: investors, owners, and the brokers as agents of the owners. But those are your customers. And if you get a deal in a contract and then you start looking for money, you blew it. You blew it. Yep. I mean, and then listen, that's just personal experience talking too. I found myself in the same boat as well. Fortunately, the first deal I did, that 40 unit, we had 9 investors came together at the end, and 5 of them were families. So that was a little bit easier, but that is great. And I teach you, you've got to build your investor database now, and then you've got to communicate with them all the time. Even when you don't have a deal in the contract, we're still looking. This is what we're doing. All that stuff, because you look at some of these guys now who have done it the right way, they never have to worry about money. They just throw out an offer and people just come running, and it gets filled because they built their business the right way. Good for you.
Yeah. Like the biggest thing too is that like a lot of people don't even see themselves as a real estate investor until they get that first deal, and then they're not talking about it with anyone. But if you're not talking about it with anyone, why would anybody trust you when you go then to ask them, for it could be 15, 35, 50 or $100,000, but like it just doesn't work that way. Right. Unfortunately.
I know the first deal we did, once we decided we were multifamily investors, I had burnt the ships. I sold my business, and this was my going to be my thing. So we started telling everybody. And when we made an offer on a property, hey, we just made an offer on this property. Hey, we got rejected. Hey, we got rejected. Every step of the way through the process. So when it came time to tap them on the shoulder for cash, they had been following our story. They were right alongside with us. It made it a lot easier. Absolutely, Suzy. So you're absolutely right.
Yeah. And it makes it so much easier, and when you are consistently putting out content too, like you let people know it's just another touch point, if they don't read it, cool. But if they see your name, then it's just a touch point.